two division rivals in the final week of the regular season here at Dwyer Stadium. The Muckdogs and the Americans battle off in what very well could be a playoff preview. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dwyer Stadium. My name's Nikita Lohman. I'll be taking you through this one today. Joining me in a few innings, you'll hear some play-by-play from tomorrow's new man on the mic, Nate Canale. Should be a great one in store today. The Muckdogs, they've just been red hot as of late. 16-3-1 in their last 20. But before the game, we've got a special promotion. Today it's Bikers Against Child Abuse here at the stadium. So you'll see, I'll tilt the camera so you all can see. We've got some bikers on the field supporting a great cause, supporting the children out there. This is something that you'll see a whole lot of at Dwyer Stadium. You saw first responders, you've seen things for law enforcement, for the military. Again, a great cause. A very cool scene here.
United organization as well as working in conjunction with local and state officials who are already in place to protect children. They are prepared to lend their physical and emotional
So we've got Bikers Against Child Abuse representation to your right. The KMS Diamond Dance Team to the left. Just a sneak peek into the experience you get here at Dwyer Stadium. It truly is special to be here. We're running out of time for the rest of this season. But it's not too late if you want to come out to Dwyer Stadium, check out a ball game. There was a special promotion Diamond Dance Camp this morning. We discussed it a bit on the broadcast in the past few days. It was a blast. So we're seeing some fans of the KMS Diamond Dance Team who went to camp this morning, now part of the pregame festivities. We're back, Muckdogs fan. The Muckdogs, they've just continued to roll 16-3-1 in their last 20 games. They have not lost a game by more than one run since June 22nd. I keep bringing out that stat because it's truly unbelievable. As you see, 2.5 game lead in the West. A win today, and they will clinch the playoffs. But just making the playoffs is not all that's on their mind. The Muckdogs have a whole lot more that they plan to bring in the final week and some change here in the 2025 summer. The Tarp Skunks have been continuing to play great ball. They just played a 3-game set versus the Americans, won 2 out of 3. They are 24-13, the Double Days, at 21-11-5. They are 10 percentage points ahead of the Americans, but they're tied up in games back. A reminder that in the PGCBL, they use win percentage. Win percentage is what really matters. So pay attention to that figure. The games back is a good indicator. But at the end of the season, not everyone is going to play the same amount of games just because of rainouts, cancellations, things of that sort. So win percentage is what really matters. The Pioneers, they just had a doubleheader canceled today because of rain. That's a tough break for them as they're 3 games back of the Americans, who they're just looking to win as many games as they can, secure potentially a home playoff game. The Muckdogs, they want more than just one home playoff game. They're trying to have every game the rest of the way once it gets to July 29th here at Dwyer Stadium. It's going to be a tight race. They've got a tough stretch of games coming up. Their next 5 against all of them, against these top 4 teams. So it should be a battle. We will now come back to Dwyer Stadium for the performance of the national anthem here at Dwyer Stadium.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
After that beautiful performance of the national anthem, let's take a look at the starting pitcher on the mound for the Muckdogs this afternoon, which will turn into evening. Eric Woodley on the bump. Woodley has been terrific. Generally been used out of the pen more, but in big games, they've thrown him in the rotation. He started versus the Americans on the 4th of July, pitched 7 brilliant innings, shutout, 4 strikeouts, was utterly dominant. On the season, this is his 12th appearance, 3rd start. He's gone 20.2 innings, a 3.48 ERA. This is what is really eye-popping and shows the kind of talent he's got. 23 strikeouts to 5 walks, a 2.25 batting average against. That ERA is already pretty low at 3.48. Those numbers indicate he's really more a mid-twos kind of pitcher. So Woodley will be crucial down the stretch for the Muckdogs on the mound in this big game. But the question is, who is he going to face? Let's take a look now at the starting lineup for the Niagara Falls Americans. Leading off, playing shortstop, it's Alan Ramos. Batting second in left field is Gavin Boyle. Chris Guzaldo, the hero for the Americans the last time these two teams played, playing third base, batting third. Graydon Miller, the cleanup man, plays first base. Ian Wang will bat fifth, playing second. Nick Past, the catcher, bats sixth. Carmen Panaro in right field, batting seventh. Connor Kiefer in center, batting eighth. Logan Stickler, the designated hitter, batting ninth. Matthew Kasperitz, will have more on him in the bottom half. He is on the mound. You may notice two things. For one, the Americans only batting 9. They've been doing that off and on as of late. As the season gets closer, they're trying to get as many ABs from their stars as possible. Another thing, their superstar center fielder, leadoff man, pencil him in every single day, Grant Moore, dealing with an injury, not in the lineup today. So a big piece missing for the Americans. They'll have quite a challenge against Woodley as they look to keep the good times rolling. It's been a great season, but down the stretch, some big games coming up. Now let's take a look at the positional alignment for the Muckdogs. Behind the dish, of course, Woodley on the mound. Cooper Fesh behind the plate from first to third. Justin Espinal, Omar Carreras, Tyler Castrataro at shortstop. Jackson Inman plays third. From left to right in the outfield, it's Sean Mindas, Braden Horton, and Kyle Vaughn as the motorcycles leave the field. Again, a very cool sight. These pregame festivities here at Dwyer Stadium. Bikers Against Child Abuse, just supporting a great cause here. Eric Woodley, last time he took the mound, he really came in a huge spot, went 1.2 scoreless versus the Pilots back on the 17th. No runs, 1 hit, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. 7 shutout, as I mentioned, on the 4th of July against Niagara Falls. In Niagara Falls, one of their biggest games of the season, he came out and shoved, and that's what Eric Woodley does. He is, in one word to describe him, a dog on the mound. Last time, I mean it affectionately, I don't mean it in a bad way, a psycho on the mound. He's going to show you up, he's going to talk his trash, he's going to wave you off, and that's part of what makes him such a good pitcher. He began his day with Alan Ramos. Ramos on the season hitting .236, .375 on base. Went 0 for 4 versus the Muckdogs back on the 15th. Woodley ready, Ramos ready. First pitch is in there for strike 1, and we are underway this afternoon. It's a beautiful day at Dwyer Stadium. The sun is shining, just a few clouds in the sky. The 0-1 pitch is tapped to third. Inman fields, throws across the diamond in time for out number 1. Terrific start. First pitch temperature, 79 degrees. You couldn't ask for a better day, truly. A big contest. It's Gavin Boyle. We'll dig in now. Boyle, big power threat, standing at 6'3", 220 pounds. 3 homers, 17 ribbies, and OPS at .813. Batting .253 on the season. All 3 of those homers have come in July. Takes the first pitch from Woodley, high and outside for ball 1. 2 teammates here, Woodley and Boyle, both hailing from SUNY Niagara. Boyle was terrific this season with an OPS over 1,200. It's here, he grounds one into left field for a base hit. Boyle aboard with 1 down. Here in the top of the first, that will bring up Chris Guzaldo to the plate. Guzaldo broke the Muckdogs' hearts just 5 days ago. That one at Sal Magli. Batavia held a 3-1 lead going into the bottom of the 9th inning. The Americans stormed back versus Muckdog closer Garrett Beaver, scoring 3 runs to win 4-3. It was Guzaldo who won the game on a 2-run single. Since then, he's slid up in the order, batting third today. Of course, everyone shuffling up a peg with Grant Moore out of the lineup. The 0-1 pitch from Woodley just misses with the breaking ball outside. Guzaldo was an all-star this season. He's hitting .296, a .383 on base. Had 3 ribbies. The Americans scored 4 runs the last time these two teams played. He was responsible for 75% here behind a ball and 2 strikes. Graydon Miller awaits on deck. For the most part, the matchups between these two teams have been more pitchers' duels. That one is high. Evens a count at 2-2. They've played each other 6 times. The Americans lead the series 4-2. Still 2 more games to go, so the Muckdogs would have to win the final 2 to split the season series. There's a swing and a miss, strike 3. Woodley with his first K of the day. As there are 2 down in the top of the first inning for Graydon Miller. Miller, on the season, is hitting .333, a .406 on base. A big day last time against the Muckdogs. On the 15th, went 3 for 4. The second-year American with an OPS over 800. Got off to a slow start, was penciled in at the bottom of their order, but he's really turned it on in the mid to late portion of the season. Finds himself in the cleanup spot in one of the biggest days of the season. Here he's behind in the count, no balls and a strike. Pitch from Woodley. Swing and a miss. Now 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Boyle leads off of first. The pitch from Woodley is up high. Goes to that high fastball. The breaking ball has really been sharp for him early today. You have to wonder, was he just setting him up? Now he's going to go to that breaker low and outside. On 1-2. He goes to it, but more. Miller fouls it away. He will see another pitch. Gavin Boyle, not a huge threat to run, 1 stolen base on the season. Woodley, long pause, now comes home, the 1-2 is outside. He's got that hard slider. It's so tough to lay off because it looks like the fastball. It's got good velo. It's not like you really have to wait back, but it just bites and just cuts. There's a fly ball, shallow right field. Carreras in foul territory towards the fence. Nice catch by the fan. Out of play, though. So count remains 2 balls and 2 strikes on Miller. Comes the 2-2. Grounded foul outside of third. So Miller stays alive. Ian Wang awaits on deck. Wang has been a bit of a Muckdog killer this season. Tallied 4 hits versus Batavia on June 4th in the Americans' opening day. Last time out, went 2 for 4. That was on July 3rd. So has not played since then, against the Muckdogs at least. A 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball in there for a called strike 3. You can already see Woodley barking. He's fired up as he pitches a scoreless first. The Americans get no runs on 1 hit. They leave that man Boyle left on base after a half inning of play. This one is all zeros with the Muckdogs coming to bat. Let's take a look now at the starting lineup for the Batavia Muckdogs, presented to you by Tompkins Bank. Leading off, playing shortstop, it's Tyler Castrataro. Braden Horton in center field, had the day off yesterday, back in the lineup. He bats second. Sean Mindas, as always, batting third, playing left. In the four-hole, it's Jackson Inman cleaning up. Omar Carreras bats fifth, plays second base. He's been red hot as of late. 3 hits last night. James Bolton, the designated hitter, another guy who's been hot. He bats sixth. Vesco, rinse and repeat, another guy. He's swinging it well as of late, batting seventh. Justin Espinal, the first baseman, bats eighth. Kyle Vaughn in right field, batting ninth. Cooper Fesh, the catcher, rounds out the Muckdog order. On the mound for the Americans, it is Matthew Kasperwitz. A familiar face, Kasperwitz pitched against the Muckdogs on July 5th. He tossed 5 scoreless frames. As Castrataro walks up to a loud applause. He swings and misses through strike one. On the season, hitting .339, a .449 on base, a .393 slug. OPS, a tick above .840. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. No balls and 2 strikes on him now. Castrataro yesterday went 2 for 4, a walk and a stolen base. He leads the team in stolen bags with 12. 0-2, fastball, misses outside. Count 1-2 now on Castrataro. That one inside, evens the count at 2-2. Kasperwitz on the season, pitching to a .379 ERA over 19 innings. Here he gets a swing and a miss, strike 3. Castrataro set down. Interesting note, Kasperwitz pitched 5 shutout versus the Muckdogs on the 5th of July. Did not strike out a batter, so versus 1 Muckdog, already changing that in this one as Braden Horton comes to the plate. Horton has just been terrific. A rare day off yesterday. We'll see how he feels with maybe some fresher legs. He's hitting .352, a .516 on base. Takes a strike right there. OPS at 1,027. Best on the team. He's been, again, just a rock. Him and Castrataro pretty much always 1-2 in the order. As that pitch misses outside, evens the count at 1-1. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out to Horton. Takes that one outside right there. Braden Horton had a good day versus Elmira his last time out. 2 for 5, a ribby, a stolen base. Skip actually played a prank on him before the game. Horton growing up in Sayre, Pennsylvania, as here he gets plunked. He'll take first base. A man with 10 stolen bags. You don't want to see him on. He can certainly run. A runner on first base now for Sean Mindas. Horton grew up about 20 minutes from Elmira, had a bunch of family going out to the game, so Skip, for a moment, pretended that he wasn't in the lineup. Of course, ultimately broke the news to him. Braden Horton, a guy tough to have out of the lineup. Sean Mindas, another hitter who you just can't take out. I mean, he just rakes if you look at the numbers, hitting .375, a .495 on base. They throw over to check on Horton. Looks like they read the scouting report. Mindas, OPS at .895, 15 walks to 5 strikeouts. Uber consistent. Takes a strike on the outside corner right there. It seems like every single day he's batting third and playing left field. We've talked all season about lineup consistency and its importance. The 0-1 pitch popped foul. First base side out of play. Sometimes I try to guess the lineup before I get to see a peek at the actual lineup. One thing that never changes, Sean Mindas is in the 3-hole. There's just no question about that. It's a testament to the kind of the player that he is. The second-year Muckdog has been so important to this lineup. The 0-2 pitch to him here. A fly ball down the left field line. That one is just foul. Just about a foot outside of that foul line on the dirt in left field. Tough break. Long fly ball, but all it shows for it is an 0-2 count. Jackson Inman awaits on deck. Today is his birthday, so a happy birthday to Jackson Inman. Sure, he's hoping he can give himself a nice birthday present. Braden Horton again being checked in on. Pitch from Kasperwitz. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So already a very different story. Again, as I mentioned, 5 innings, no Ks on the 5th. 2 outs, 2 Ks today as Jackson Inman comes to the plate. Jackson Inman, another guy like Mindas, like Castrataro, like Horton. You can pretty much pencil him into the 3, 4, or 5 spot every single day. Last night went 1 for 4 with a walk, a 924 OPS on the season, hitting .330. Swinging and missing through strike 1 right there. Was the team leader in RBIs until last night when James Bolton overtook him. Inman with 21 ribbies, 10 extra base hits. No home runs, but he's got plenty of pop in that bat. 0-1 pitch is in there for strike 2. Kasperwitz looking to strike out the side here in the bottom of the first inning. The birthday boy looking to give himself a present, the 0-2. Runner goes. Inman fouls it away. No balls, 2 strikes. That pitch misses a touch low. These teams have played a ton of tight games, and the close ones, interestingly enough, have all gone the way of Niagara Falls. On the 15th, of course, the walk-off loss. The 1-2 pitch is outside. Niagara Falls won 4-3. On July 5th and 4th, the Muckdogs had their 2-handed wins. They won 9-3 and 7-2, respectively. But July 3rd, the Americans won 2-1. On June 22nd, the Americans won 8-7. Throw on a 10-8 victory there as well. The 2-2 pitch, Horton running again, Inman fouling that one away again. So working a battle here, long AB brewing. So the run differential, interestingly, favors the Muckdogs, even though they're down 2-4 in the season set. The 2-2 pitch, a swing and a miss, strike 3. Kasperwitz dials up the breaking ball and sets down Inman. He strikes out 3 batters in the first. We've played 1 here in Batavia. It's all zeros on the scoreboard. The Batavia Muckdogs could not operate without our sponsors. While we have a moment, I'll shine a light on all of the incredible sponsors which power Muckdogs baseball. A huge thank you to Alex's Place, Batavia Downs, Bourbon and Burger, Brighton Security, Bully Hill, Casella Waste, Dave's Ice Cream, Eli Fish Brewing, Ficarella's Pizza, Genesee Community College, Genesee Lumber, Ken Barrett Chevrolet, Oakwood Hills, Skyworks, Tompkins Bank, Turnbull Heating and Air, Tully's, UR Wilmot, Rochester Regional Health, Wright Beverage, Zoom Fitness, Allegheny Farm Services, Arc of Genesee Orleans, Ashley Furniture, Batavia Foot Care Center, Best Choice Heating and Air, Bikers Against Child Abuse, Bright Path Kids, Burger King, Salino Plumbing, Council Rock Wealth Advisor Group, Eagle Star Housing, Easttown Beverage, Everdry Waterproofing, Farm Credit East, Farrell Gas, Frank's Call, Mr. Plumber, Freed Maxic, Geico, Genesee County Chamber, Glow Regional Waste, Go Health, Graham Corporation, Healthy Families Wyoming, and the Genesee Partnership, Horizon Health Services, HP Hood, ICAC, J. Leonard McAndrew Funeral Home, Land Pro, Leaf Guard, Liberty Pumps, Louis J. Lang & Sons, Empower Agency, Massive Testing, the Mental Health Association of Genesee and Orleans, Myers RV, Mogaveros Automotive, the National Guard, the New York State School for the Blind, Oak Orchard Health, Owatka Milk Products, Overheard Door, PNCG, Pellegrino Auto Sales, Perry Veterinary Clinic, Stance Harley Davidson, Stop DWI, Suburban Propane, TF Browns, Toyota Batavia, Trevor Rally, State Farm, TVSU, and the United States Gypsum Company. We return now for the top half of the second inning, with Ian Wang. Mentioned it in the first. A bit of a muck dog killer. Had 2 hits back on July 3rd, his last time against the squad. He takes the first pitch outside here. Connor Kiefer, generally an infielder with the absence of Grant Moore, has slid out to center. Open spots for guys like Wang to try to capitalize. The count is even at a ball and a strike. Wang from Surrey, British Columbia. OPS just over 700 at 702. Takes that breaking ball inside. 2 balls and a strike. Of the 6 outs recorded in the first inning, 5 via the K, so we very well may see another strikeout late in ball game. That pitch fouled away. The Muckdogs' season high strikeout total came against these Americans on the 5th. They struck out 14 batters. 11 of those came from superstar relievers Luke Rising and Garrett Beaver. 2-2. Fouled away. Eric Woodley, another guy with an arm of that caliber. He can sling it with the best of them. He is going to be arguably the most important player in the pitching staff for the Muckdogs down the stretch. 2-2 pitch. Tapped foul. When you're playing great teams like Jamestown, who, by the way, for anyone who is unaware, they added a Louisville commit who hit 21 home runs for Ohio University this season. They can swing it. The Americans can swing it. 2-2 pitch. Fly ball into right center field. Horton on to make the catch for out number 1. Nick Past comes to the plate. Past hitting .230, a .392 on base, a home run, 9 RBIs. Went 1 for 3 versus the Muckdogs 5 days ago. Takes a breaking ball in the outside corner for strike 1. Past has been a fixture behind the plate. Awkward hack fouls that back. Woodley ahead 0-2. Eric Woodley is a strike thrower certified. You know pitching coach Grant Bickham loves it. His defense loves it. 0-2 here. As I say that right on cue, it hits Nick Past on the shoulder. I know I've had a whole discussion about how I don't believe in the announcer's jinx. Well, rough timing right there. As Past is aboard with 1 down. Just caught word from Americans broadcaster Andrew Roberts that Nick Past, this is what he does. He leads the team in hit by pitches. So he's aboard with 1 away. It may hurt, but he'll take it. Pads the on-base percentage as Carmen Panaro takes strike 1. Panaro, both pitches and hits. He ripped a double as part of a 1 for 3 day last time these two played. He came in with the bases loaded and nobody out back on June 22nd against the Muckdogs. Struck out the side. A nasty lefty. Throws gas from a sidearm delivery. Here he swings and misses through strike 3. 3-pitch K for Woodley, his 3rd of the day. He's recorded 5 outs. 2 down here in the top of the second for Connor Kiefer. Kiefer making his first start as an outfielder As I mentioned, with the absence of Grant Moore, he got banged up on Friday versus Jamestown. They got to find someone who can step up. They're hoping Kiefer can be the guy. He's hitting .260 on the season, a .373 on base. First pitch breaking ball. Misses for ball one. One 0 pitch. That fastball misses outside. Kiefer, a veteran. He just finished his senior season at Alfred State alongside Jake Sliz, Caleb Walker. He made the All-Allegheny Mountain Collegiate Conference second team. Some of these conferences. 2-0 grounded foul outside of third. A mouthful. You know, you've got the Big Ten, you've got the Pac-12, SEC, and then you've got Allegheny Mountain Collegiate Conference. Funny how those things change. It doesn't change anything at all, obviously. The count is 2-1 on Kiefer. Merely an observation. The 2-1 from Woodley. A swing and a miss. That sharp slider is really on today. And you know, if he can get some ugly whiffs, he's gonna let the Americans know. Never afraid of a battle. Such a valuable asset in a pitcher. Here comes the 2-2. That one grounded up the middle and through for a base hit. Passed will hold up at second base. But that one just sneaked through. Wasn't scorched off the bat, hit off of the end of the bat. But Castro Taro just could not quite get there in time. Even if he did, with the slow nature, Kiefer likely would have been safe at first. So runners on first and second with 2 down. It brings up Logan Stickler. Stickler, for no reason of his own, has been caught up in controversy in this matchup. He did hit a home run, but it got overturned as that one foul tipped into the glove. They ruled that Logan Stickler left the baseline and went back to the dugout, when, to put it simply, he didn't. So no home runs on the season, but he should have 2. Believe it or not, he's had 2 home runs wrongly called back. Here comes the 0-1. That one is grounded foul outside of third. No balls and 2 strikes on the designated hitter. No extra hitter in the Americans' order as they're only batting 9. That means leadoff man Alan Ramos is on deck. Woodley not interested in facing the top of the order. Ahead, no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 pitch on the way. A swing and a miss, strike 3. He dials up the breaking ball one more time and sets him down. A 2 strikeout inning. He's got 4 Ks through 2 innings. The Americans score no runs. They leave 2 men left on base. They get 1 hit after an inning and a half of play. It's all tied up at 0.
Hi, what can I get for you? One Moscato Ale, please.
Oh, that sounds good.
Here you go.
Hey, you know what? Let me get one of those too.
Hey,
Thank you, good sir.
what is this Muckdog Ale?
Oh, it's actually the official beer of the Batavia Muckdogs, brewed by yours truly, Eli Fish. Come down, stop by, and get yourself some drinks, some food, awesome stuff at 109 Main Street.
Did you know that 15 minutes can save you 15% or more on car insurance with Geico?
Yeah, but did you know that Dewey's favorite snack is popcorn from the Batavia Muckdogs?
It'll be Omar Carreras to begin the second inning, the Muckdog half. He has been on fire. I picked him today. Tully's hitman of the game. I've got full faith in him. He's 8 for his last 13. First pitch swinging, he sends a fly ball into left field. Under it, Boyle, he makes the catch. 1 pitch, 1 out. Just missed it, got under it, a tick for out number 1. It brings up James Bolton. I said it last inning, Bolton with a 3 RBI night yesterday overtook Jackson Inman for the lead. He's driven in the most runs on the team with 22, hitting .304, 448 on base. OPS at 789. 1 for 3, a double, and 2 walks last night. Takes the first pitch high for ball 1. The second-year Muckdog has really clicked the last month or so. Started the season a little slower than he'd like, but man, has he come on the scene. It's like every single game you can lock it in that he's at least going to get a hit and draw a walk. With 21 base on balls this season, and that one grounded up the middle, and there is a base hit. Bolton keeps on swinging it. He's aboard with 1 down. First hit of the day for the Muckdogs. As Jacob Vesco will come to the plate. Vesco got a chance to start 4 days ago, hasn't looked back. He's recorded at least a hit, gotten on base at least twice in every single game. His 4th straight start, sitting .278, a 451 on base. Went 2 for 5 with 2 ribbies last night. Takes the first pitch outside for ball 1. Kastrowitz looks back to first. The 1-0 is fouled back. You know, you just got to give a ton of credit where credit is due for Vesco. It's tough to come in after... That's a line drive. He just keeps on hitting. That one is fair and down the left field line. It rolls into the corner. Bolton rolling around third. They'll hold him up there. It's a 1-out double for Jacob Vesco, his first extra base hit of the summer. And the Muckdogs are really threatening here in the bottom of the second. They've got 2 in scoring position with 1 down. Justin Espinal making his return to the lineup. Had a terrific 3-game set versus the Americans. Hard to believe it was almost 3 weeks ago now. As the infield almost fully in. A few steps off the grass. First pitch swinging. Espinal hits a fly ball into left field. Boyle seemed like he had it. He suddenly sprinted towards the left field line. Did make the catch though. It's an RBI on the sac fly for Espinal. It puts the Muckdogs on the board first today. They lead 1-0 here in the bottom of the second. Vesco stays put at third, but Bolton will score. A runner on second base with 2 down. As it brings up Kyle Vaughn. Vaughn had a hit in 5 tries last night, drove in a run. Takes a strike right there. In the longest game of the season, the Muckdogs beat the Red Wings 13-6. And then took 4 hours, a ton of deep counts, a lot of pitching changes. 2 crooked numbers for Batavia. The 0-1 is fouled back. He hit it straight at Gavin Chandler. Unfortunately, protection in the way. He didn't move a muscle. Count, no balls, and 2 strikes on him. Here comes the 0-2. Just misses outside. But as I was saying, you got to give a ton of credit for Vesco being opportunistic. That one tapped foul outside of third. It's really hard when you're not in your routine getting game reps every day to come in and play the way he has. Got to tip your cap. He's carved himself a role for the playoffs, you'd have to think. The 1-2. Grounded to third. Guzaldo fields, throws in time. So Vaughn hit it hard, but right at him for out number 3. The Muckdogs do get on the board. They score 1 run on 2 hits. They leave 1 left on base. After 2 innings of play, they're on top at 1-0.
People always ask me, Sophia, how do you change a tire? I don't know. I don't know how to change a tire. And my name's Bella. But I do know where you can get great food and good times at Tully's in Batavia at 522 East Main Street. Look out for coupons at the next Muckdogs home game. And go Dogs!
Will make a clicking noise sometimes. Alan Ramos will lead off the top of the Americans order here in the 3rd inning. Ramos, Boyle, and Guzaldo. Eric Woodley home with the first pitch. First pitch misses just outside, perhaps? They count 1-0. Woodley gets a swing and a miss right there. Up to 40 pitches now. Honestly, surprising that the pitch count is where it is, because the Americans have gotten base runners, but it's never felt like a real threat. That pitch fouled away. He has just been nails. You can tell he's working with his A stuff today. You might see the nasty breaker here on 1 and 2. That one grounded out to second. Carreras fields, throws to first in time for the first out. Here in the top of the 3rd, Ramos with the second ground out today. It brings up Gavin Boyle. Boyle has one of the 2 American hits. He singled to left field in the first. He's been a bit of a Muckdog killer this season. He hit a homer off of Woodley on the 4th of July. Here he takes a strike. Really haven't seen a whole lot of home runs here at Dwyer Stadium this year. Understandable with the wood bats and the height of the fences. It's not so much the distance, but the height. 0-1 pitch. Looks pretty much identical to his first inning hit. Grounds one through the left side of the infield and into left field. He's 2 for 2 today. A man on with 1 out for Chris Guzaldo. Almost a glitch in the matrix kind of moment. That one may be a little different from the first, but same type of swing, same exit velo, same location. Guzaldo lines that one to the screen for strike 1. Guzaldo K'd in the first inning. 4 strikeouts for Woodley over 2.1. The runner goes for second. The pitch fouled away. Like they had a hit and run dialed up with Guzaldo, a high contact bat. behind in the count, trying not to strike out for the second time today. The 0-2 is fouled away. He stays with the breaking ball. No balls and 2 strikes. Woodley. That one just misses. A ball and 2 strikes. Pitch from Woodley. Breaking ball misses just outside. I'd say a pretty hitter-friendly strike zone behind the plate. No critique, of course. Just staying pretty true to the zone, and it's been consistent. That one's fouled away. That's all you can ask for. Consistency in umpiring. The last 2 days, there's been some drama. Friday in Elmira, probably, hate to be too critical, but I think one of the rougher umpiring performances I can remember watching baseball. The 2-2 runner goes again. The pitch outside. The throw from Fesh is in time to get him. A perfect throw from Cooper Fesh. Boyle gunned down for out number 2. The pitch ruled a ball, so the count is full on Guzaldo. Cooper Fesh caught 2 runners stealing in Elmira, just continuing showing the cannon here today. The 3-2 pitch is high for ball 4. So Guzaldo aboard, Miller up to the dish with 2 outs and a man on. There's a strike on the outside corner. Oh, and 1. Woodley comes to the plate and misses outside. Even to count it once. The Americans at 25-15. They're in 4th in the West, but practically no round. Now a high pop on the infield. Calling is Inman. He makes the catch in front of the mound to retire the side. Well, the Americans, they get 2 runners on board. A caught stealing from Cooper Fesh. No runs, 1 hit, 1 man left on base. After 2.5 innings of play, the Muckdogs are on top, 1-0. Let's do it. Muckdog fans, let's take a look at the upcoming schedule. The final week, a bit of a gauntlet for Batavia. Playoff team today, tomorrow, Jamestown, Tuesday, Auburn, Wednesday, Niagara Falls, all on the road, but the Muckdogs return home Thursday, July 24th, as they take on the Auburn Double Days at 6:30 p.m. It's free team photo night. Get yourself a free photo. This could be a special 2025 squad. When you look back in 10 years, you're going to want to have something to commemorate it. So to get your tickets, call 585-524-2260. Come on out to Dwyer Stadium. Now, I hate to make you Muckdog fans sad. I've got bad news and I've got good news. There are just 3 more home games, after today in the regular season. But the playoffs are coming up soon, and the Muckdogs have a 2.5 game lead for first. So more than likely, they'll play at least 1 home game. Go to that same number. I know you've got your phone in your pocket. Reach in, grab, type in 585-524-2260. Get yourself some tickets to watch Muckdog baseball before it's too late. We return now for the bottom of the 3rd inning. It'll be 10, 1, and 2 in Batavia's order. Cooper Fesh, Tyler Castrataro, and Braden Horton. Fesh hitting here. There's a fly ball down the right field line, but foul. That one landed in the Americans' bullpen. It's a testament to just how good this Muckdog lineup is. You see the numbers. He's hitting .337, .417 on base, and .835 OPS. Cooper Fesh rakes. With how good this lineup is, they have the luxury to put him down here, knowing that he's going to get on for the top of the order. The count, no balls and 2 strikes on him. Kasperwitz's pitch reached out, grounded to third. Rizaldo fields. He throws to first in time for out number 1. Brings up Tyler Castrotaro. Castrotaro struck out his last time up. First pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1. Count, no balls and a strike. Here's the pitch, line drive, base hit into right center field. Castrotaro is aboard with 1 down in the third. Third hit of the day for the Muckdogs. Have been putting together some better swings since the first against Kasperwitz, as the ever-dangerous Braden Horton comes to the plate. Horton got plunked in the first inning. And we're looking for his revenge here. Every time I look at his numbers, what mesmerizes me is 25 walks to 12 strikeouts. It's just silly stuff. There he lines a base hit down the right field line. Castrotaro will go into third easily. He'll hold up there. Back-to-back one-out knocks for the Muckdogs. They've got runners on the corners now for Sean Mindas. Mindas struck out in the first. He's not going to strike out a whole lot. That was just his 6th K of the summer. Drove in a run last night, went 1 for 3, looking for more of the same right here. Muckdogs already 1 run home on the day. Just trying to give more run support for Eric Woodley, who usually doesn't need a whole lot. First pitch from him. There's a high pop, shallow. Now coming in is Wang. He makes a basket catch. That thing gave him fits momentarily, but ultimately is able to secure out number 2. And for the second time, it brings up the birthday boy, Jackson Inman. With the late game last night, on the bus ride home, when it struck midnight, I heard the entire Muckdog bus singing happy birthday. Wasn't sure who it was for, but it's for Jackson Inman. Inman on with 2 runners on base. Great chance to do some damage. The pitch from Kasperwitz, fouled back. No balls and a strike. Kasperwitz steps off, throws over. With Castrotaro at third and Horton at first, you could see some type of action on the bases. The Muckdogs trying to force a run home, but with Jackson Inman's bat, I wouldn't expect it with less than 2 strikes. The 0-1 pitch, fouled away. Horton was on the run. I would expect that they just let him steal the bag. If they throw down, Tyler Castrotaro is coming to home plate, and once you make that throw, you're not throwing him out, to put it simply. With his speed, you're essentially conceding a run if you make that throw. The 0-2 pitch, runner goes again, and indeed, they don't even attempt to cover the bag. A stolen base for Braden Horton. That is his 11th of the season, so now 2 in scoring position for the Muckdogs with 2 down. A ball and 2 strikes, the count on Jackson Inman. That one popped foul. Third base side out of play. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Inman awaits. That one hits him. It hit Inman on the foot. A tough break for the Muckdogs, as the wild pitch would have brought a run home. Instead, it lows the bases for the red-hot Omar Carreras, so I'm sure Batavia will take that. Carreras flew out on the left, just got under one. His numbers on the season over the last 3 days have really gone up, to the tune of, coming into the day, a 304 average, a 448 on base, 481 slug, 849 OPS. Was a home run away from the cycle last night. The first pitch is high. 3 for 5, a triple, a double, 2 ribbies. He's got 7 extra base hits now on the season, 5 over his last 3 games. Trying to continue that. Perfect opportunity here. The 1-0 just misses. 2 balls and no strikes. Nowhere to put the second baseman. The 2-0 pitch inside. 3 balls and no strikes. Even with Carreras' hot hitting, would be pretty surprised if he gets the green light, considering a pitch outside the strike zone would pad the Muckdog lead. Kasperwitz takes a deep breath, comes home, high and inside for ball 4. An RBI walk for Omar Carreras. The Muckdogs are now up 2-0 here in the 3rd inning for James Bolton. Bolton hit a grounder right back up the middle for a base hit in the 2nd. The leading RBI man for the Muckdogs, with just a week to play, he could almost put that race away with a big swing here. And he takes the first pitch for strike 1. The 0-1, similar location. Bolton leaves the count, no balls and 2 strikes, so we'll have to battle now and swing at anything close. Kasperwitz looking for his 4th strikeout of the day, first since the 1st inning, the 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So Kasperwitz bears down and leaves the bases loaded, but not before the Muckdogs strike for 1 run on 2 hits. They leave 3 on base and lead the game 2-0 after 3 innings of play.
Did you know that 15 minutes can save you 15% or more on car insurance with Geico?
Yeah, but did you know that Dewey's favorite snack is popcorn from the Batavia Muckdogs?
Return now for the top of the 4th inning. Nate Canali joined alongside me doing some color commentary. In the 5th inning, we'll switch. He'll be doing the play-by-play.
It's a pleasure to be here, Muckdogs fans, and it's an even bigger pleasure to see the Muckdogs with an early 2-0 lead in this game.
You know, you picked a good game to be up here. A very important battle. Ian Wang was clipped by the first pitch on the foot, so he's aboard to open the inning as Nick Past will come to the plate. Past was hit by a pitch in the second. Only one free pass, but 2 hits batsmen for the Americans as that pitch is fouled away. The count 0-1. Passed up, Panaro on deck, Kiefer in the hole as Wang leads off of first base. There's a strike on the outside corner.
Woodley continues to find that strike zone. He's been there all game.
Really, when you combine that stuff with that control, the 0-2 misses. That's what you get. He's now thrown 10 straight scoreless versus the Americans.
Hopefully we'll continue to see that same production out of him going forwards.
1-2. Breaking ball. Grounded to short. Castrotaro fields in the hole. Throws to second for 1. They get the out there. Slick play. A long way to go for the shortstop, but he gets there. Gets affirmation from Inman. As there's out number 1. Past reaches Panaro to the plate. He struck out versus Woodley in the second inning. Woodley 4 Ks today. Like Kasperwitz, most of the strikeouts came earlier. Second time through the order, you've seen these very talented lineups adjust. First pitch misses. 1-0. Fly ball into center field. Horton takes a few steps in, makes the catch for out number 2. I don't know if the wind knocked that one down, but it seemed like Horton was camped under it, and then it just kind of died. He had to take about 5 steps in. Easy out number 2.
As you can see in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen, the American was not happy with that hit to center field right there.
Maybe feeling like Panaro thought he just missed it. Didn't quite get it on the part of the barrel he wanted to. Connor Kiefer, 1 for 1 today. First pitch is inside. Kiefer, it's always something that I ask about and I marvel when he comes to the plate. As he takes that pitch for a ball. A 260 on base and a 260 average and a 373 on base, which would lead you to believe, oh, he walks a lot. He has 0 walks on the season. Connor Kiefer just gets plunked. 2-0. Takes a strike.
That's an absolutely incredible stat right there, being this far into the year, nearing the end of the season, and have 0 walks on the year. That's incredible.
And he's still finding a way to get on base. He stands close.
Got to find a way somehow.
Doing what he can. Pitch high. There's really not a lot of room to work him inside because if you miss just a little too far, you're going to put him on first. Teams obviously don't want to do that. Gives him a chance to get the arms extended on pitches out over the plate. 3-1 here. 1 hop to third. Inman reaches outfield. Throws to first in time. A slick play at the hot corner to retire the Americans. They got no runs, no hits, leave 1 left on base after 3.5 innings of play. It's 2-0 Muckdogs.
People always ask me, Sophia, how do you change a tire? I don't know. I don't know how to change a tire. And my name's Bella. But I do know where you can get great food and good times at Tully's in Batavia at 522 East Main Street. Look out for coupons at the next Muckdogs home game. And go Dogs!
it'll be Vesco, Espinal, and Vaughn. 7, 8, and 9 in the Muckdogs order. Here in the bottom of the fourth. First pitch from Kasperwitz. Fouled away, first base side.
Vesco has been very aggressive lately, coming out swinging.
0-1 pitch is outside. Vesco smoked a double down the left field line. Back in the second inning, the Muckdogs got on the board in that frame on a sac fly from the man on deck, Aspinall. 1-1. Misses low and outside. Vesco, it's clear the talent is there. A nice, big athlete. Went to Dayton. Just didn't quite click early in the season, but he's coming on. The last 4 games, he's recorded hits in each of them. His first extra base hit of the season today. Let's see what he's got in store here in the fourth. Ahead in the count, 3 balls and a strike. Takes that one outside corner. Kasperwitz allowed a hit by pitch and a walk last inning. For the most part, though, has had good control of the strike zone. That was the only free pass issued. 3-2 pitch is a called strike 3. He freezes Vesco. It's his 5th K of the day. One out here in the bottom of the fourth as Espinal will come to the plate.
First baseman for 21, Justin Espinal.
First pitch, lined right back up the middle. Kiefer goes for the dive and hits off of his glove and gets by him. Espinal chugging for second. He will make it there with a double. Justin Espinal with his first hit of the day. The Muckdogs trying to score in their 3rd straight inning are threatening.
Espinal's been huge for the Muckdogs coming down the stretch here, and hopefully he'll be able to continue that into the playoffs with a nice base hit.
Kyle Vaughn hit one hard just right at Guzaldo, the 3rd baseman, his first trip to the plate. The newest Muckdog still trying to get that first big moment. He's got 2 ribbies. Could get number 3 right here. Had an RBI last night. The 1-0. There's a deep drive to left field. Going back, Boyle. That ball is foul. Wow. Kyle Vaughn gave that one a ride. That would have been about 50 feet over the fence if it stayed fair. Instead, it's a foul ball. And the count is even at 1-1. 1-1 pitch. Misses. Kyle Vaughn right there showed off the pop that got him double digits home runs in his summer Florida league.
Won MVP of that league.
Yeah, you know there's a ton of talent there. 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Two balls and 2 strikes to Vaughn. Reached out and fouled away. Nate, I think that Justin Espinal is a home run. I think that's the farthest hit ball of the season.
It's got to be close, Nikita. He absolutely crushed that.
Just the sound off of the bat was different. Good leave right there. Runs the count full.
With Espinal over there at second, there's not too many people I'd take over Vaughn to bring him in here.
That one tapped to third. It hits off Guzaldo, goes to Ramos. He pump fakes. So it's a base hit for Kyle Vaughn. Espinal, sort of a daring move to straight up run for third base, but he makes it. And there are runners on the corners for the Americans.
Catcher number 5, Cooper Fett.
That'll bring up Cooper Fesh. Again, you're not going to find another team that has a guy like Cooper Fesh at the very bottom of their order. They check in on Vaughn. He's back in time.
Muckdogs looking to capitalize here. Only one out, guy on first, guy on third. This could be a big spot.
There's a strike. Actually, spoke too soon. It's ruled off the inside corner, so the count 1-0. Fesh swinging. Fouls that one away. He grounded out to third his last time up. Guzaldo, even with the bag, he could try to turn to or come to the plate. With one out, Espinal will be running on a ball hit on the ground. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. The pitch up high. So Fesh ahead in the count. Don't want to lose Cooper Fesh. Tyler Castrotaro awaiting in the on-deck circle. Could the line be running slim on Kasperwitz? That pitch fouled away. Don't see anyone actively throwing in the Americans' bullpen. Aiden Klimczak is the next guy expected to come out of the pen. He's a guy that can give him some length. They're riding with Kasperwitz here. The 2-2. High and outside.
It'll be interesting to see how long the coaching staff continues to ride with their pitcher here, given the stakes of this game and how bad the Americans need a win here.
3 balls and 2 strikes. There's a line drive into the left field. Vaughn was running. He has to go back. Boyle throws to the plate. Espinal tagged. He is in there. It's a sac fly for Cooper Fesh. The second of the day for the Muckdogs as they add their 3rd run to the scoreboard. It is 3-0 Batavia in the bottom of the 4th. Tyler Castrotaro. 1 for 2. A single and a strikeout. Smoked one to right center his last time up. This is his 3rd time seeing Kasperwitz. First pitch swing and fouls it away. We talked about how long Coach Cordero will rock with Kasperwitz. The 3rd time through the order now, the numbers can get dicey. He hasn't been bad by any means, but 3 runs, a run in 3 straight innings for the Muckdogs. That pitch misses low. Just been good situational hitting. The Muckdogs haven't quite had the big hit to drive in a ton. It's been, funnily enough, just about the complete opposite of yesterday's scoring, where they had 2 big innings and didn't do much else. 1-1. Yeah, it's foul tipped. They've just been chipping away, continuing to contribute to their lead every inning. 1 in the 2nd, 1 in the 3rd, 1 in the 4th. Still threatening. A man on with 2 down here in the bottom of the 4th inning. The runner goes. The pitch is poked into right field. Vaughn will go to 3rd. Because he was off on the pitch, Ian Wang vacated to the right side of the infield. A beautiful piece of hitting by Tyler Castrotaro. Didn't try to do too much, just reached out, poked it through the wide open infield. Not his hardest hit ball this season, but hey, it's a line drive in the scoreboard. There are runners on the corners now with 2 down for Braden Horton. The Muckdogs not done yet in the 4th. That one is outside.
He is not allowed multiple innings yet. What can we keep it that way? Been much more effective out of the pen this season than as a starting pitcher. But the Americans gave him another shot after he went 5 against the Muckdogs.
The 1-0
last time here.
is a strike. Evens the count up.
That goes right down the pipe to Horton. Kasperowitz with the attack.
Braden Horton reached base safely both times. Singled, stole a base his last time up. Got hit by a pitch in the first. 1-1. Misses outside.
Yes, outside.
Braden Horton is not going to expand the strike zone. He knows it better than anyone. So selective. Makes a ton of hard contact. Leads the Muckdogs in extra base hits. There's truly nothing he can't do. He plays a good center field on top of all that. He takes a strike right there. And even when he doesn't agree with the call, he doesn't show it. He stays within himself. Cool, calm, and collected. Here with 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. 2 on for the Muckdogs. Pitch from Kasperowitz. Outside, going for second, Castrotaro. Now coming for home is Vaughn. He can walk there as the throw goes into center field.
It's an incredibly risky play to make right there. Throwing down to second with a guy on third, and you saw what happens.
Especially with a guy like Kyle Vaughn, an athlete. He can really run. When you make that throw, you're essentially conceding a run right there.
And you've got to be right on the money, which they were not there.
So it's 4-0 Muckdogs. They count 3-2 on Horton. Going for third, Castrotaro. The pitch is cut on and missed for strike 3. So Kasperowitz gets out of the inning, but not before the Muckdogs strike for 2 runs on 3 hits. They leave a man left on base and lead the game 4-0 after 4.
Hi, what can I get for you?
One Muckdog ale, please. Oh, that sounds good.
Here you go.
You know what?
Our incredible sponsors make Batavia Muckdog baseball possible. I'd like to give a special shout out to some of the sponsors which fuel your Muckdogs. A huge thank you to Batavia Downs, Brighton Security, Bully Hill, Casella Waste, Eli Fish Brewing, Genesee Community College, Genesee Lumber, Skyworks, Tompkins Bank, Turnbull Heating and Air, UR Wilmot, Rochester Regional Health, Wright Beverage, Geico, Graham Corporation, HP Hood, Liberty Pumps, and Oatka Milk Products. Thank you for all your support of the Muckdogs. We're back now, top of the 5th inning. First pitch is inside.
Woodley with the 1-0 count. Just a bit inside once again, 2-0 now. Just a bit up high and outside, 3-0 now. Woodley looking to battle back in this count. 4-0. Woodley can't find the strike zone right there.
You know, we really haven't seen a lot of walks. Woodley, that's just his second base on balls. It's dicey because now you got the top of the Americans' order.
Rom's up to bat now. Woodley looking to bounce back from that last at bat. First pitch just a bit outside. Ramos grounded out his last at bat. The 1-0 pitch. Finds the zone that time, making it 1-1.
Yeah, now you saw 2 runs scored in that 4th inning. The Muckdogs lineup flipped over. The Americans now getting that shot. Let's see how it changes.
Ground ball down to third, throws to first, gets him at first, advances the runner to second.
Now the thing with Eric Woodley is he's got great stuff. He's got different pitches he can bounce between. He can always sort of pull a trick out, a rabbit out of the hat, something of that sort, and flip in and start throwing more heaters. There's been a lot of breaking balls. Let's see what he does to try to keep them off their toes as he pitches deeper into this game.
Now up to bat, Boyle taking his 3rd at bat of the game. First pitch is just a bit high, makes the count 1-0.
Hey, Gavin Boyle, a dangerous hitter. The Americans without a run. Of course, still time left, but you don't want to pass on your chances no matter when you're down by 4.
Takes a hack at it, shoots it back at us, going foul. Woodley looking to get ahead in the count here. Line drive right to Espinal at first base, makes the play. Can't quite make the throw to second.
Almost an unbelievable scoop and step on the bag by Castretaro. I thought maybe he might have kept his contact, the foot with the bag. No dice, though, as there's out number 2.
Now up to bat, Christopher Guzaldo. Takes a hack at the first pitch. Hits it right to right field. Muckdogs at the 3rd out of the inning. Retire the inning. No outs. No errors. Welcome back as we enter the bottom of the 5th inning. Muckdogs leading 4-0. Looking to continue that momentum, continue building on their lead here.
Yeah, and it's a prime position to do it. Matthew Kasperwitz up above 80 pitches heading into this 5th inning. He hasn't been used as a starter for much of the season, and he's facing the killers, Mindas, Inman, and Carreras. Tough spot of the order to navigate. Oh, by the way, James Bolton and Jacob Vesco up after them. So
lays down for the bunt, just goes foul.
So Sean Mindas, a guy who can really swing it with those guys that I mentioned. waiting in the wings, just trying to get on base. The Muckdogs already up by 4. If you can put up another 2 or 3 runs, you feel cushy where you are, especially with a guy like Eric Woodley on the mound.
The 0-1 pitch. Hits the top of the zone for strike 2. Mendez now having to battle back in the count here. Fly ball left field. Makes the catch. Out number 1. Up to the plate, Jackson Inman. As Nikita previously mentioned, the birthday boy. Happy birthday to him. So far, the Muckdogs giving him a great present overall with a 4-0 lead here.
Kastrowitz, though, kind of rude. Hit by pitch, hitting a guy on his birthday? I mean, come on.
Ground ball, second base, bobbles it a little bit, throws to first, makes it just in time for the second out of the inning.
So now, a hit by pitch and a hard hit ball, which Ian Wang made a nice play on. The Americans, they're not being nice to him on his birthday. Obviously, all jokes. I'm sure they have no idea what day it is.
Omar Carreras up to bat. Looking to make something happen for the Muckdogs here in the bottom of the 5th. 2 outs, no one on base. A little bit low right there for ball 1. Fly ball, center field. Kiefer makes the play. Bottom of the 5th. Muckdogs still up 4-0. No hits, no errors.
As you can see, Dewey leading the kids' run here at Dwyer Stadium after the 5th inning every single game. So if you or anyone you know, you got any kids, you know anyone who may want to run on Dwyer Stadium, buy some tickets. Call 585-524-2260. Come out to the kids' run. Have a good time. It's real family fun here at Dwyer Stadium. Nate, what's your favorite part about Muckdog games?
This has to be up there, Nikita, just seeing all the kids having a great time out there. My favorite part of most Muckdogs games is the win at the end.
Very true. The Muckdogs 26-10-1 on top through 5 innings today. You know, they don't lose a whole lot. I'm not trying to jinx anything. There's so many different aspects. The promotions, the winning, the excitement, the food.
The great fans here at Dwyer Stadium always coming out to support.
We could be here all day talking about the great things. So, Nate, the people got to come out to a game before it's too late.
Especially once the playoffs get going, Nikita. Got to be here. Leading off the top of the 6th inning, number 15, Graydon Miller.
Miller 0 for 2 today, a strikeout and a pop out.
First pitch of the innings, hit foul, right side out of play.
Eric Woodley, the pitch count was creeping up a little bit through the first 2 innings, but
he's been handling business as of late.
He sure has. A great way of putting it.
Second pitch just a bit low, counts 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Foul ball, out of play to the right side again. Again, Woodley getting ahead in the count here. 1-2. Looking to finish off Miller early on. Foul ball down the third base line. Miller will get to first. He's going second. The throw to second. Great hit down the third base line there for Graydon Miller. The Americans showing some life here at the top of the sixth. Now coming up to the plate, number 31, Ian Huang. Americans now with a man in scoring position on second. As Nikita previously mentioned, Huang's been a Muckdog killer, looking to continue that momentum against the Muckdogs.
You know,
Right
maybe they're sick of his Muckdog killing. He got hit his last time up.
A little bit of bad blood here maybe between the two.
Eric Woodley, he doesn't care if he's hit him. He's a dog out there. He's going to compete. I think if you throw Aaron Judge in the box, he's going to be pounding him pitches in the strike zone. He's not ducking smoke ever. That's what you need from a starting pitcher.
Just a bit inside there, makes the count 2-0.
Now, with the hard hit ball and a 2-0 count, you have to wonder at what point is fatigue sort of starting to become a factor.
2-0 pitch. Inside again. Wang having to move out of the way for that one. Seeing a little bit more wild pitching here from Woodley. Not accustomed to seeing that very often out of him. The 3-0. Finds the zone there, strike one.
So that was the 86th pitch for Eric Woodley. We really don't see Muckdog pitchers go far above 75.
With the success Woodley's shown, though, I've been trying to stretch that out a little further here.
Looking for as many outs as they can get.
Ground ball down first base line, bounces off of Espinal. The run will score. The Americans on the board here.
A wild ricochet right there.
That was a hard hit ball down the first base line to Espinal. Tough one to control right there.
Looked like that thing just hit straight off of the shin of Justin Espinal. You know that doesn't feel good.
You see him limping around a little bit over there, Nikita.
Yeah.
Pitching coach Grant Bickham out to the mound now. Have a quick chat with Woodley. We'll see if this is it for him.
Now, not only does that hurt, but because of the crazy ricochet, it scores a run. That thing, that's got to be reminiscent of the days getting hit by a scooter right on the shin. That cannot feel good.
Never felt good, Nikita. One of the most painful things right there.
Looking out, it's Cole Taylor warming up in the Muckdog bullpen. He's been used as both a starter and a reliever. He pitched 5 brilliant innings versus Newark his last time out.
Muckdogs will continue rolling with Eric Woodley here. They'll let him continue into the 6th inning. Now batting, Nick Past. He has a hit by pitch in this game at his first at bat, as the first pitch is just outside for ball one. So just over Castrotaro's head.
Pops right over him.
Base hit, advances the runner to second.
Man, are we seeing some funny business here in the 6th inning? First, a ground ball which hits off of Justin Espinal's leg and then flies to Buffalo, and then a ground ball that just hits off of the lip of the grass. That thing had a 40-inch vertical. I mean, there's really not a whole lot you can do. Just a brutal hop.
A few unfortunate plays consecutively here for the Muckdogs. First pitch of the at-bat. Swings and a miss. Carmen Pinero is now at the plate for the Americans.
He's 0 for 2. You know he's itching to get something on the board. It makes the rest of his day easy to forget about.
Takes another hack, hitting it foul.
The Americans came into this inning with just 3 hits on the day. They've strung together 3 straight versus Woodley. Some bad luck for sure, but 3 hits nonetheless.
Woodley with the 0-2 pitch. Might be a little bit low right there. First ball of the count.
Big opportunity here at a double. The last time against these Muckdogs now, that's 2 runners off.
No outs here in the inning. Woodley looking to make something happen.
Behind him, big pass. Oh, hits on some strange bounces. One out of the glove of Espinal, the other.
Canale takes time, stepping out of the box.
Real bounce on him today.
Been very aggressive here at the start of the at-bat.
All right, we're going to climb out of the 1-2 hole.
Another pitch just outside. Counts even at 2s.
Had a sac fly against Jamestown. Nearly left the ball right at the warning track. Could have had a grand slam for the second year.
The 2-2 pitch. Just a bit outside once again. Makes the count full.
You have to think, with the traffic, Woodley's command sort of faltering, that
Now the count's all filled up.
he's going to get the hook soon, you'd imagine.
It's up over 90 pitches here now, Nikita.
Out of this inning. Final strike in the sit back.
See if he can get the first out of the inning here.
Now the payoff pitch.
High and outside. Advances the runner to first. Bases loaded now for the Americans.
Benaro on first. He represents
And that's going to be it. Skip comes out to the mound.
Bonner Kiefer up next represents the go-ahead.
I mean, I tell you, Cole Taylor is coming into about as tough as spots can get, but he's been here before. We'll talk more about that when we return from the break. The Batavia Muckdogs could not operate without our wonderful sponsors. While we have a moment, let's shine a light on all of the incredible sponsors which make Muckdog baseball possible. A huge thank you to Alex's Place, Batavia Downs, Bourbon and Burger, Brighton Security, Bully Hill, Casella Waste, Dave's Ice Cream, Eli Fish Brewing, Ficarella's Pizza, Genesee Community College, Genesee Lumber, Ken Barrett Chevrolet, Turnbull Heating and Air, Tully's, UR Wilmot, Rochester Regional Health, Right Beverage, Zoom Fitness, Allegheny Farm Services, Arco Genesee Orleans, Ashley Furniture, Batavia Foot Care Center, Best Choice Heating and Air, Bikers Against Child Abuse, Bright Path Kids, Burger King, Solino Plumbing, Council Rock Wealth Advisory Group, Eagle Star Housing, Easttown Beverage, Everdry Waterproofing, Farm Credit East, Farrell Gas, Frank's Call Mr. Plumber, Freed Maxic, Geico, Genesee County Chamber, Glow Regional Waste, Go Health, Graham Corporation, Healthy Families Wyoming, and the Genesee Partnership, Horizon Health Services, HP Hood, ICIC, J. Leonard McAndrew, Funeral Home, Land Pro, Leaf Guard, Liberty Pumps, Lewis J. Lang & Sons, Empower Agency, Massive Testing, Mental Health Association of Genesee and Orleans, Myers RV, Mograveros Automotive, the National Guard, the New York State School for the Blind, Oak Orchard Health, Oatka Milk Products, Overheard Door, PNCG, Pellegrino Auto Sales, Perry Veterinary Clinic, Stan's Harley Davidson, Stout TWI, Suburban Propane, TF Browns, Toyota of Batavia, Trevor R. Rally State Farm, TVFCU, and the United States Gypsum Company.
Top of the 6th inning, Cole Taylor now in for the Muckdogs. Last game pitched was the 16th at Newark. He had 5 innings pitched. He had 2 hits, 2 walks, and 5 strikeouts.
Really was a great start for him.
First pitch in the dirt outside.
We've seen him in situations like this before. Versus the Double Days a few weeks ago, came in, bases loaded, nobody out. Almost got out of it, struck out 3 batters, a wild pitch, the only run that scored.
Takes a hack, tipped foul.
Connor Kiefer, 1 for 2 today, a single and a ground out. Those both, of course, came against Eric Woodley. Trying to right the ship here for the Americans who fell down early.
1-1 pitch is low, bounces off the chest of the catcher. Taylor with the 2-1 pitch. High and inside. Makes the count 3-1. With bases loaded here, you really cannot be allowing any walks if you're Taylor. No outs, got to try to get out of this inning as quick as you possibly can.
It bounces in the dirt, it's a wild pitch.
Wild pitch, ball 4, brings in a run as the runners advance.
The Americans have a second run on the board, and now the go-ahead run is on base.
Logan Stickler now up to bat for the Americans. Looking to keep the momentum going for the Americans here. First pitch right down the middle for strike 1.
Stickler, a contactless day. I also want to point out,
The count's evened at 1.
that walk for Connor Kiefer, we were talking about it, that's his first of the season.
Finally got one on the board there, Nikita. Another strike there for Taylor. Finally starting to find his rhythm after a few pitches.
The runners on second and third are both Eric Woodley's responsibility. Kiefer from Taylor.
A little bit high there from Taylor. 2-2 count.
At this point, you just got to stop the bleeding. The Muckdogs, they'd accept another run scoring, but you just can't give up that lead.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Taylor takes out Stickler. Gets the first out of the inning for the Muckdogs.
And this is the point where you have to understand. Listen, 2 runs have already come in. We have to accept that, but we can stop the bleeding here. They're in at the corners. They'll try to get the out at home if it's grounded to Inman or Espinal. But up the middle, they're trying to turn 2. A double play here would be massive.
First pitch to Ramos. Strike 1.
Cole Taylor's not worried about any of that, though.
At this point for the Muckdogs, they'd be very happy to get out of this inning only allowing 2 runs. Second pitch of the at-bats, just a bit inside, makes the count 1-1. 1-1 pitch. Swings and hits a ground ball right down the first base line. It's going to bring in another 2 runs for the Americans, tying the game at 4s.
And a huge swing right there from Ramos. The double ties the game up. It just squeaked past Espinal's glove. Man, has it been an inning of inches. If that first ground ball to Espinal just hits maybe off of his foot or another part of his body, it doesn't go that far away. If that Castrotaro ground ball hits a different part of the grass, it's straight to him and it's a double play. That one just outside of the outstretched glove of the first baseman. And man, oh man, the Niagara Falls Americans, they just know how to battle. They play the Muckdogs very well. the way things shape up right now, these two teams would play if the season ended today. I don't think the Muckdogs want that matchup. Of course, they're not afraid of any challenge, but I think they'd prefer to play another team because these matchups are tight.
Interesting choice here, given the intentional walk to Gavin Boyle. 1 out, bases loaded again now.
Personally, big fan of that decision.
And there's a ground ball right down the third base line.
And the double play, going home, going to first. Muckdogs get out of the inning here.
Wow, the immediate payoff of the decision to walk Boyle. It creates the force at home. They get the out there. It was hit hard enough they could still make the play at first. Inman, Fesh, great throws, great job. The Americans do tie the game, but you know they're going to get a pat on the back. A big play right there. We're back now for the bottom of the 6th. Little sneak peek on what you'll be hearing the next few days. Nate Canale will be taking over play-by-play duties for the next 4. I'll be headed out tomorrow. It's been a pleasure to be with you all. I'll be back for the playoffs, but for the next week, you'll be hearing a few new voices. Nate Canale, Jake Renus. Bottom of the 6th inning. It'll be James Bolton, Jacob Vesco, and Justin Espo. After a crazy top half of the 6th inning. Truly a one-of-a-kind inning. Almost like a spell was put under or something like almost like this. That's the type of inning where you'd see in a movie, like The Curse of the Billy Goat. Just some tough breaks for the Muckdogs. The way things were looking, though, they are more than happy to come out with this one tied at 4. The new pitcher into the game for the Americans is Aiden Klimczak. Bolton, first pitch swinging, fouls it away. The count 0-1. Klimczak making his 6th appearance, an 0.61 ERA. Floating breaking ball misses high. Almost through a no-hitter versus the Niagara Ironbacks a few weeks ago. Allowed 1 hit. James Bolton fouls that one away. It's a ball on 2 strikes. Bolton 1 for 2, a single and a strikeout. That one is grounded to short, fielded by Ramos. The throw to first is in time for out number 1. It brings up Jacob Vesco. Vesco 1 for 2, a double and a strikeout. He's continued swinging a hot bat. It's been a big week for him. This is his first AB against Klimzak. He likes that breaking ball. First one misses low. That thing floats in there. Evan Hollinsworth warming up in the Muckdog bullpen. 1-0 is up high. 2 balls and no strikes to count. It's outside. So Vesco looking to keep up his streak of getting on base multiple times per game. Ahead in the count. Justin Espinal, who's having a good day, waits on deck. 3-0. Is outside for ball 4. So Jacob Vesco works a 1-out walk. Took off a few close pitches to get on board. Strong AB. It brings Justin Espinal up. Espinal with a sac fly and a double on the day. First pitch is inside. 5 straight balls from Klimzak. Espinal was busy in that top half of the inning. Truly have not seen a ricochet like that ball off of his leg, foot area. I'd have to relay the replay to see exactly where it hit. A one-of-a-kind inning. The Muckdogs, they have to be a bit frustrated with some misfortune that went their way, but they've still got a chance. They check in on Vesco. A good move by Klimzak. Play closer than you may expect, but Vesco back in time. That one hits him. So a walk and a hit by pitch. The Muckdogs have something brewing here in the bottom of the 6th. For Kyle Vaughn. Vaughn singled his last time up. Also smoked one about 400 feet foul down the left field line. You know that he'd love to straighten one out against the new arm. Klimzak really hasn't allowed a whole lot of damage at all this season. As there, that one smoked down the left field line and foul once again. Almost jumped out of my seat, but Vaughn a tick early. The count 0-1. Man, is there power in that bat. That one maybe wouldn't have gone over the fence, but would have been off the wall at its least. But instead, behind 0-1, the pitch from Klimzak. There's a fly ball down the left field line. That one is foul again. Kyle Vaughn has smoked 3 balls foul down the left field line. Skip is looking at him, pointing. I put it in fair territory. The Muckdogs would be up 7-4. Still encouraging to see him putting good wood on the ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That one foul tipped. Passed, couldn't corral it, so the count's still 0-2. Klimzak from Spostelvania, Virginia. Fun ring to it. In a big spot, the 0-2. Swing and a miss. So Kyle Vaughn smokes 2 balls foul, but Klimzak wins the battle. It's his first K of the day, out number 2. It brings up Cooper Fesh. This is where having Cooper Fesh in the 10 hole is massive because, you know, Cooper Fesh in this lineup probably the 5th or 6th best hitter, and that's not an insult. There's a ton of guys who just rake. Sack flies last time up. Not a ton of guys you'd rather have up in a situation like this. Take strike one. Fesh has a knack for getting base hits in big moments. He's got 16 RBIs on the season. Here comes the 0-1. Up high. The count even at a ball and a strike. That one's grounded foul towards the Americans' dugout. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitch outside. Count even at 2-2. Huge spot in this game, bottom of the 6th inning. The Muckdogs jumped out to a 4-0 lead, but the Americans scored 4 in the top of the 6th. Here comes the 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3 on the breaking ball. So Klimczak wins the battle versus Fesh. He strikes out 2 over scoreless inning. 2 men left stranded. We head to the 7th inning. This one is all 4s on the scoreboard. Looks like we're getting another classic finish between these two teams.
Now it's time to send it down.
It'll be Evan Hollinsworth on the mound for the Muckdogs here in the 7th inning. Appearing in his 15th game, 20.2 innings, a 3.48 ERA, 22 strikeouts to 17 walks. He got the bad taste out of his mouth with a scoreless inning versus the Pioneers on the 18th, but bad memories versus the Americans as that pitch misses outside.
Americans had all 9 batters up in the 6th inning when they rallied for 4 runs, and Graydon Miller back up to take ball.
It'll be Graydon Miller to lead off this frame. The 1-0 pitch. Hot shot right to Jackson Inman at third for out number 1.
Just 2 pitches.
Hollinsworth got put into an impossible spot. Bases loaded, bottom of the 9th inning. the highest of high leverage. His team up by 1. Allowed a walk-off single to Chris Guzaldo, but good start, 1 quick out. Looked good, striking out 2 over a hitless inning versus the Pios. First pitch breaking ball here just misses. And Evans Hollinsworth is going to be so important for the Muckdogs in the postseason. You got guys like Beaver, Rising, Woodley, who... That one grounded, high chop to short. Castrotaro fields, throws to first. Nice scoop and stretch by Espinal for out number 2. Slick athletic plays on both ends. The ball hit the grass and took an awkward hop away from Castrotaro, but he stuck with it, stuck the glove out. And then the throw was a touch offline, but Justin Espinal showing off that athleticism at first base. As there are 2 quick outs in the 7th for Nick Past. Past is 1 for 2 today. He singled as part of the 4-run American 6th inning. That one misses outside.
Had a productive day. He's 1 for 2. Also got hit by the pitch. He's an inch base. All 3 times up. Fielder's choice.
That one bounces down and inside. The count even, Hollinsworth behind. 2 balls and a strike.
Now he's up in the count.
Swing and a miss. Count even at 2-2. Two pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. A brilliant 1, 2, 3, 7th inning for Evan Hollinsworth. That's got to feel good. As we head to the 7th inning stretch, the Muckdogs on top. Well, the game's tied, 4-4. The Muckdogs on top in spirit as they're ready to get going, try to take the lead when we return. The Batavia Muckdogs would like to thank Alex's Place, Batavia Downs, Eli Fish, Ficarella's Pizza, Go Health New York, the Mental Health Association, Tiny Pony, Tompkins Bank, Rochester Regional Health, Whole Life Fitness, Farm Credit East, and YMCA for their support of the Batavia Muckdogs. The 7th inning is brought to you by Batavia Downs. Win more, lots more, at the Batavia area's premier entertainment destination. Muckdogs would also like to thank HP Hood. A touch of Hood will do you good. It'll be the top of the Muckdog order here in the bottom of the 7th inning, beginning with Tyler Castrotaro. Castrotaro is 2 for 3 today, 2 singles and a strikeout. First pitch here Big looping breaking ball. Klimczak. You know he likes that pitch. The count 0-1. Check swing. They look down to first. He did not go though, so the count is even at 1-1. There's a strike. Going back to that breaker, the count 1-2. Taking a look around the PGCBL. The Pioneers had a doubleheader canceled against the Tarp Skunks. 1-2 pitch, reached out, popped up. Out of play. That is good for the Muckdogs as the Tarp Skunks in second place in the West. That's 2 games that they're not going to be able to make up as July 13th was the last day to make up games. So that'll be one they don't get back. The 1-2 pitch here. Lined, base hit into left field. It's the 3rd hit of the day for Castrotaro. He's aboard to open the bottom of the 7th. Always a threat to run. As here comes Braden Horton. When you face the top of the Muckdog order, you'd really rather not have guys on base, but Klimczak will have to navigate his way through it here. Don't see anyone throwing in the Muckdog bullpen right now. Throwback, Castrotaro back in time. Would certainly not be surprised if he runs. He's got a team leading 12 stolen bases. Giving him plenty of attention. Pitch to Horton. He flashes bunt. Pulls back. Takes ball 1. Have to imagine that's an attempt at a bunt for a base hit. Taking the bat out of Braden Horton's hand, usually something you don't want to do. You count 1-0. Now in on the grass is Guzaldo at 3rd. The throwback again. Castrotaro in time.
High stakes in this game. We're all tied up. The Americans get their magic number down to 1 with a win today.
1-0 the count. Pitch is in there for a strike. No bunt from Horton, unsurprisingly. The count even at 1. The 1-1 is not made. They will throw again, paying a ton of attention. Here comes the pitch. That misses inside. 2 balls and a strike. Taking a look around the league. The Double Days, they dropped game 1 of a doubleheader against the Ironbacks. That's great news for the Americans as they try to scale up. 2-1. Lined into left. There's a base hit. He didn't hit it too hard, but it's a base knock, and the runners are going for 2nd and 3rd, and they'll make it. The speed kills right there for the Muckdogs. Hit off of the end of Braden Horton's bat. It's squibbed away. Castrotaro went for 3rd. Horton takes 2nd. A single and a double open up the bottom of the 7th inning. It brings up Sean Mendas with 2 ducks on the pond. Mendas 0 for 3 today.
Left fielder number 7, Sean Mendes.
Mindas flashing bunt. They say he did not pull back in time, so it's called a strike. The count is 0-1. Of course, the Americans infield in. They don't have a choice. A tie game, bottom of the 7th inning. This is not a time where you can afford to trade a run for an out. Here comes the 0-1. A line drive in a center field, left center. Catch is made. Connor Kiefer makes the catch. Coming for home, Castrotaro. The throw to the plate is not in time. Sean Mindas with a clutch sac fly to put the Muckdogs ahead. 5-4 in the bottom of the 7th inning. Some daring base running from the Muckdog leadoff man, but speed kills. Not a lot of guys would go for third base on that double by Braden Horton. Castrotaro does. That ball not hit particularly deep. Not a lot of guys would go for home. Tyler Castrotaro does, and he scores and puts the Muckdogs ahead 5-4 as Jackson Inman comes to the plate. First pitch, check swing. It's ruled a ball. They make it appeal. They say he did not go. The 1-0 pitch is not made as Klimczak throwing behind Horton. They're paying a lot of attention to these Muckdog base runners. That one grounded to first, fielded on the backhand. The throw to the bag. Klimczak beats Inman there in the foot race for out number 2. Advancing to third is Horton with 2 outs in the inning. That brings up Omar Carreras. Carreras 0 for 2, had an RBI walk in the third, looking for an RBI knock right here. First pitch from Klimczak. Breaking ball, clips the outside corner. Not a whole lot you can do with that pitch. Just drops in from the sky. It's paint in an 0-0 count, and that's not what you're looking for. Carreras trying to get something maybe more hitter-friendly here. He lines one hop to short. Ramos fields, throws to first in time for out number 3. So Braden Horton left stranded at third. The Muckdogs score 1 run. They leave a man left on base. But they're on top 5-4 through 7 innings. 6 more outs from victory. The 8th inning coming when we return. Evan Hollinsworth, after cruising through the 7th, returns for the 8th inning. He's got Panaro, Kiefer, and Stickler, 7, 8, and 9 in the Americans' order. Due up. First pitch, swinging, fouled away. No balls and a strike. For Evan Hollingsworth, you have to be appreciative to get this opportunity. But also, you got to be goldfish brain as a reliever. No chicken brain. We're so done with chicken brain. Flashing bunt, the pitch is high. You need to forget about the bad times to keep your confidence. The count is 1-1 on Panaro. The pitch is outside. 2 balls and a strike. With a win, the Muckdogs would improve to 27-10-1. That one is fouled away. It's been the year of the dog, as Skip has said. It's also been the month of the dog in July. They've been in every single game that they've played in. 2-2. Just misses. Runs the count full. Panaro 0 for 2 with the walk today. Awaits the payoff. Grounds that one foul.
Full count on Panaro. First batter of the inning. Really extended this against Hollingsworth. Second inning of work. Cheers allowed in this crowd. Evan Hollingsworth looks to win the battle with this count filled up.
Hollingsworth. Now ready for the 3-2, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Gets into wave through the high heater for out number 1.
Second strikeout of the day.
Second K of the day over 4 outs.
Now,
As Connor Kiefer comes to the plate. Kiefer drew his first walk of the season his last time up. An RBI walk. Also has a single to his name. Now up with an out and nobody on. First pitch, breaking ball, misses outside. Skip could dial up the ultimate redemption tour for the Muckdogs. Hollingsworth to Beaver to try to get the final outs of this game. I imagine that's what the plan is, the 1-0. Called strike on the outside corner.
did not pull back in time. It's runs across the board to number 1.
Garrett Beaver is indeed warming up in the bullpen for Batavia.
Received word from Muckdogs.
Here comes the 1-1. Fouled back.
Action in the Muckdogs bullpen in the form of Garrett Beaver. He served as the Muckdogs closer much of the year.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Lone save against the Americans.
Logan Stickler on deck.
Walked things off.
If Hollingsworth can handle business in the 8th.
1-2 pitch.
Called strike 3. Beautiful. Front hip 2-seamer. It just froze Connor Kiefer. Back to back to back Ks. Hollingsworth. 2 outs, nobody on in the 8th as Logan Stickler comes to the plate. If he can get this final out, it'll set up a thrilling 9th inning. It'll be 1, 2, and 3 in the Niagara Falls order. The Muckdogs, you know they're going to want some insurance runs. First pitch, breaker, swing, and a miss. This may be the best that Evan Hollingsworth has looked all season. He's been in complete control today. The 0-1. Back to that breaking ball. It misses a tick low. When you've got a fastball up around 90, that breaking ball is wicked. He can throw it anywhere. He can get it on the outside corner or that back foot to righties. Even got a cutter right there. That one's fouled off.
Evan Hollingsworth, 1 strike away.
When he's on,
Striking out the side on these Americans.
real tough.
Can he do it?
Real tough to do a whole lot.
The Muckdogs up 1.
kind of need him to beat himself to really put up damage against Hollinsworth. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitch on its way. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. He's fired up coming off the mound. Evan Hollinsworth strikes out the side in the 8th. And that was personal. 2 hitless innings, faces the minimum 6 batters. The Muckdogs leave 5-4 as we head to the bottom of the 8th. Robert Leach into the game for the Americans, trying to keep the score where it is. They'll face Bolton, Vesco, and Fesh in the Muckdog order. Bolton, Vesco, and Espinal. Cooper Fesh is out there with a bat. He's not due up quite yet. Leach making his 10th appearance of the season, a 5.76 ERA, 25 innings pitched, 24 Ks to 19 walks. He pitched here at Dwyer Stadium on July 3rd when 3 innings allowed 1 run. 1 hit, 3 walks, 2 strikeouts, an attendee of St. John Fisher University around the area. Grew up in Orchard Park, New York. It's a big moment. Garrett Beaver, if he can replicate what Evan Hollinsworth did against a team that gave him bad memories, it could be lights out. He's been great all year, great for 3 years in Batavia, just 1 hiccup. Trying to make things a little bit easier is James Bolton. Bolton 1 for 3 today. He hit a single his first time up. First pitch from Leach is in there for strike 1. That breaking ball misses high. Evens the count at 1-1. A win would. There's a line drive right to Miller. Braden Miller with the grab for out number 1 as Jacob Vesco comes to the plate. Jacob Vesco just having another good day at the plate. 1 for 2, a double, a walk his last time up. We'll try to spark something with 1 out here in the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. Blows the heater by him for strike 1. Leach with a slower delivery. He winds up, comes to the plate. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Almost reminiscent of Eric Woodley's delivery. Count is 0-2. The pitch. Fly ball down the right field line towards the corner. Panaro flips into the Americans' bullpen. No catch as the ball was well out of play. He goes out to catch it, but Carmen Panaro fully flipped out of the field of play. The count is still 0-2. The excitement is not because of a play made. It's because of what happened after the ball dropped. Glad to see he's okay. He's walking out there in right field. So Vesco poked one into the Americans' bullpen. He'll have another crack at it, 0-2. That fastball misses high. So the count, a ball and 2 strikes on the Muckdog right fielder. That one fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. A swing and a miss, strike 3. Robert Leach looking good on the mound. A big out, number 2, as Justin Espinal comes to the plate. Espinal is 1 for 1 today. A sac fly, a double, a hit by pitch. Leach kicks and fires the first one. A fly ball into left center field. Chasing after it, Kiefer in the gap. He slides. He did not make the catch. Espinal going for 2. He is there. It's a double for Justin Espinal, his second extra base hit of the day. It keeps the inning going. The Muckdogs still looking for that insurance run as Kyle Vaughn comes to the plate. It seemed like Kiefer had a beat on it. It just kept on slicing away from him. He slid almost an acrobatic catch, but nothing to show for it. Luke Dodonna will pinch run for Justin Espinal. Kyle Vaughn still in the box. Trying to make it as easy as possible for that insurance run to score. Dodonna with some wheels. Kyle Vaughn has cracked a few balls foul down the left field line today. Trying to straighten one out here. Leach will fake back to second before he delivers the 0-0. Vaughn is 1 for 3. First pitch is outside. A ball on the field, so they'll take a brief pause. Get it out of play. Kyle Vaughn. Ready, awaits the 1-0. Good leave. He checks his swing on the pitch high. The Muckdogs put up 1 in the second, 1 in the third, 2 in the fourth, 1 in the 7th inning. A completely different script from yesterday's game. They poured on 8 runs in the 7 runs in the 8th, excuse me. I sure would love to have that here. 2-0. That breaking ball up high. 3 balls and no strikes. Cooper Fesh awaits on deck. These two teams have been tight in the standings all year. 3 balls and no strikes. The pitch is low and outside for ball 4. Kyle Vaughn draws a walk. As Cooper Fesh comes to the plate. Fesh 0 for 2. He had a sac fly. So an RBI to his day today. 17 ribbies on the season. 2 on, 2 out. Trying to keep the line moving. Castrataro waits on deck. He's been toasty hot today. First pitch to Fesh is high. Count 1-0 on the catcher. Caught him in stealing. He's not just a hitter. He can pick it behind the plate. Him and Cooper Romick have done much of the catching. They've done a great job. The 1-0. Kind of yanked low and inside. So 2 balls and no strikes. Again, Tyler Castrataro on deck. You don't want to face him here. The Americans would really rather not have to go through Castrataro, Horton, Mindas, Inman. They don't want to see any of those guys again. Now, they do want to see them, but in the context of having a lead in the bottom of the 9th inning. In the 8th, they want Cooper Fesh to be the last guy up. But he's in the driver's seat, 2 balls and no strikes. Leach misses low. 3 balls and no strikes. Vaughn already has drawn a walk. Espinal doubled. Luke Dodonna, the pinch runner, leading off of second base. The 3-0 is in there for strike 1. Fesh still in the driver's seat. 3 balls, 1 strike. The pitch, it hits him way up and inside. I believe it hit him off his helmet. He eats it though, walks to first base. It's nothing to him. The bases are loaded for the Muckdogs. They really have a chance to make it comfy for Garrett Beaver in the 9th. Up comes Tyler Castrataro. Castrataro, 3 for 4, struck out his first time up, but 3 knocks and 3 ABs. The pitch lined foul towards the visitors' clubhouse. The Muckdogs have loaded the bases here in the 8th inning. They hold a slim 1-run lead. Leach kicks and fires. That pitch misses low. It's paramount that Robert Leach stays ahead in the count. I'd bank on a fastball in the zone right here. You fall behind, it brings a whole load of trouble. The base is loaded, holding on, just trying to keep it a 1-run game. The 1-1. The fastball is up high. Castrataro waves and misses, so a ball and 2 strikes. Leach trying to pull off the tightrope deck. He's pitched into trouble. Now trying to get out of it. The pitch on its way. Lined at Ian Wang. Tyler Castrataro hit it on the nose. But the second baseman there to make the grab and retire the side. The Muckdogs leave them loaded in the bottom of the 8th inning. Don't go anywhere. We're going to the 9th inning. The Muckdogs holding on to a 1-run lead, trying to improve. Continue their chokehold on first place when we return. We've got a potential photo finish just about ready. It's Garrett Beaver on the mound, trying to nail down victory for the Muckdogs. This will be his 14th appearance. 14.2 innings pitched, a 3.68 ERA, 19 strikeouts to 9 walks. It's the top of the Americans order. Beaver blew a save against these Americans on the 15th, trying for his revenge. It's going to be Ramos, Boyle, and Guzaldo. So 1, 2, 3. Two teams that have been tight all season. They've been winning games all season. It's just fitting that this late season contest comes to this. Jackson Inman is in on the lip of the grass, waiting for the bunt. First pitch breaking ball misses outside. Garrett Beaver has pitched since that blow-up outing. There's a strike outside corner. He went 1.2 innings, allowed a run versus Newark on the 17th. That breaking ball misses inside. Now 2 balls and a strike. Check swing. Ramos did not go. So ahead in the count, 3 balls and a strike. Gavin Boyle waiting on deck. You don't want to put a guy in front of him. 3-2 pitch. There one. Sun smoked into left center field. It's down for a base hit. Vaughn flips it in. So the leadoff man on with a base hit. And that brings up the ever dangerous Gavin Boyle. There's not a whole lot of guys who can put the ball over the fence. Gavin Boyle, most definitely one. As there's a strike. No balls and a strike. The 0-1 has fouled back. A huge first 2 pitches. Jumps ahead of the slugger. No balls and 2 strikes. Boyle, 2 for 3, 2 singles, a line out, and an intentional walk. So nothing but good ABs for him. The 0-2 pitch is popped up on the infield. Inman is calling and catching for a big out number 1. 2 outs away from victory as Chris Guzaldo comes to the plate. Guzaldo, king in the clutch, lined that 2-run single to win the game versus the Muckdogs. First pitch from Beaver. Runner goes for second. The throw down is not in time. So the tying run moves into scoring position for the Americans. Gutsy decision, but a big stolen base by Ramos. His 7th of the season. Now Chris Guzaldo, all he's got to do is put one in the outfield. Down for hit, of course. And this one, we all tied up.
Ramos on second. Shortstop and third baseman most of the year in the summer.
The 1-0. Swing and a miss.
Miller's on deck. Boyle retired on the pop out. Ramos on second.
Here comes the 1-1. That pitch misses inside. Now 2 balls and a strike on Guzaldo. Beaver looking to get a huge final two. The pitch just misses. A walk would put the go-ahead run on base for Graydon Miller. There are two ways to look at it. The base is open. It would set up the double play, but again, you don't want to put the go-ahead run on base, but he will do just that as the pitch is outside for ball 4. There's no action in the Muckdog bullpen. This is Garrett Beaver's battle to finish. Graydon Miller is 1 for 4 today. He's got a double to his name. The double play is in order now. The pitch is inside. Falls behind the first baseman. The count 1-0. The 1-0. Popped foul. First base side out of play. One ball, one strike. 1 out, 2 men on. Pitch from Beaver. Popped up. Shallow right field. 2 coming for it. The catch is made by Omar Carreras. Vesco was out there. But it is Carreras who makes the catch for out number 2. A little bit scary, but nothing comes of it. So the Americans down to their final out. And how fitting that the Muckdog killer, Ian Wang, comes to the plate. Wang is 1 for 3 today. He's got an RBI. A hit would tie this game up. Beaver, his first pitch, misses low. 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Check swing. Did he go? They say he did not. Wang ahead in the count. 2 balls and no strikes. The fans here not too enthused with that call. Runners, first and second base. Ramos at second. Leading off of first base, the 2-0 pitch is in there. It is Guzaldo leading off of first. The count now 2-1 after that 2-seamer dropped in. A win would clinch a playoff berth for Batavia. The 2-1. Grounded to first. Horton fields. He flips to the bag. Beaver steps in time. The ball game is over. The Muckdogs win it. A nail biter. They win though 5-4. Garrett Beaver gets his revenge. He pitches a scoreless 9th inning. He leaves 2 stranded as the Batavia Muckdogs have clinched a postseason berth. Garrett Beaver and Evan Hollinsworth. A huge 3 shutout innings out of the pen to nail this one down. Some big offensive contributions around the board. 3 hits for Tyler Castrotaro. 2 for Braden Horton. Bunch of different guys with ribbies. They all contribute a good team win. They score 5 runs on 10 hits, no errors. 4 runs, 8 hits, no errors for the Americans. I thank you all for tuning in to this terrific ball game. I'm Nikita Lohman. I've been taking you through this one. The Muckdogs will be back tomorrow. It'll be Nate Canali and Luca Zaccaro on the call. I thank you all for tuning in, listening all season. It's been a pleasure to have you here. The Muckdogs in Jamestown tomorrow night at 6:30 p.m. Muckdogs win this one 5-4. I wish you all a great rest of your Sunday evening.